Hi everyone, it's Beth Sager with another episode of Lexington Locals. And today, although we've been here once before because you are, you volunteer for everything, but Caryl DeLugie, and she owns Get in Shape for Women. Now tell us about what is Get in Shape for Women.
So Get in Shape for Women, I think it's a unique model where you have a personal trainer all the time. There's always a personal trainer here. There's no more than 8 people in the studio. But that's been since day one, which was 16 years ago. And we keep the numbers small so that it feels like you have a one-on-one with a trainer, but you're not paying one-on-one prices. And so it's very affordable, no long contracts. We do monthly payments, we do quarterly payments, and it's as you go. So you don't have to sign up for a year, and things happen. Everybody has a different, I guess one of the things I want to make sure everybody knows is that we respect everybody's definition of fitness. We don't, I would say fewer than half of the people come here for weight management. Most people come here because they want to be able to do something. I have somebody here, she was in here this morning, she comes here just so she can golf. So she wants to be able to carry her own bag and golf as much as she wants. I have people that are want to pick up their grandkids. That's their motivation for doing this. Weight management, we provide that, but I just wanted to, everybody has a definition of fitness, and we respect that. And so no one has to get on the scale, and no one has to follow a certain menu. There's all different methods to get to fitness, and it's defined individually by everybody. And so that's the one thing I want to make sure everybody knows that we respect.
When someone calls you, you sit down with them and set goals, or set sort of like, what's your intention?
Yes, why are you here? And a lot of times I just want to feel better. And we're going to have to dig into that a little bit. Why don't you feel good now? And it can be because they had kids and they just can't get that weight off. That's fine. But a lot of times it's just they need to be able to do something, and they want to do it better. It could be they want to run their first 5K. That's fine. Or it can be they just need to be able to get off the floor. And so you have the whole spectrum of where people are in their fitness goals, and we hone in on that. And if somebody has a physical issue, we'll work with that too. If somebody has, trouble scheduling and fitting it in, ours are by appointment. So it's not just a drop in, and I think that's important for people to know. It's not a drop in anytime and just use the equipment. The workout is set by our trainers, and our trainers have been personal trainers for 10 years, including myself. And so we set the workout so that it hits all the body parts, all the major muscle groups, get your heart going. But then we work out people within that, so it's customized to what they can do, and what they want to accomplish. And with only 8 people in the class, it's fun.
Do that.
We can easily do that.
So, like, age of your clients here?
Our youngest is 15 and our oldest is 83. So everywhere in between. And all of there's 3 trainers, and we're all experienced in making the workout work specific for everybody in between.
So, and the workout that you provide is sort of a mixture of like cardio.
It changes every week. And it incorporates cardio. It used to be you do a half an hour strength training and a half an hour of cardio. Throughout the pandemic, we learned, confirmed more than learned, that the strength training is really what people need. They'll go for a walk, they'll go for a bike ride and things like that. And it's the strength training. It's important for bone density, it's important for lean muscle mass, all of these things. And so now we do 45 minutes of strength training. And people can come early and do extra cardio if they wish, but we'll incorporate cardio into the workout. So you're not just going over here spending 30 minutes. On a treadmill.
And how did you get into this business?
So I'm the first client here. So when Get in Shape for Women opened, they had the grand opening, and I was 4 years after having my second son, and I hadn't lost any of the weight. And I got kind of desperate, and I said, oh my God, I obviously need somebody else to help me, get me on the scale. And I was that one. I came here for weight loss. And so I lost 60 pounds. Fell in love with the model. quit my job.
Really?
Went to school to be a personal trainer. I went to one of the best schools, and so I learned a lot, loved it, came back here, managed the studio, and then I bought it. And now I've been the owner for 8 years.
Wow.
So,
That's a very
so I've been on
interesting story.
each side.
Yeah.
I always said, if I ever own this place, this is what I'm going to do. And
That's so fun.
it happened. I quit my job. I had a great job at Harvard University, and I said, no, I'm going to do what I want.
That's
I'll
awesome.
come back and be the manager and the owner here. So
That's
yeah.
very awesome.
Yeah, I love it. Love it. So I've been coming into this parking lot for 16 years.
Okay.
And, I've been living in Lexington for 25 years. My kids are here. One of my sons is a personal trainer with me.
Oh, nice.
And, which I love. And it's just, I look forward to coming here.
Right.
Every day, every week, every month. And, the women here are fantastic.
Right.
And I just love it.
I bet they motivate each other too, right?
They do.
They tend to come at the same times together, so it's sort of the same
We have
group.
long-lasting friendships that have been formed here, and
Nice.
and they make a point to come together, and so then it becomes our job too to motivate them to keep moving. And
Right.
okay, you can talk too,
Right.
but
Right.
you
Lift
can
that
do that squat and everything,
Yeah.
squat and talk.
Yeah.
So it's fun, and then the nutrition. It takes various things. Nutrition is important for everyone, no matter what your goals are.
Right.
If you're looking to increase your lean muscle mass, or you're looking to be stronger, there's a way to eat to support that.
Mm-hmm.
I never say you can't have this, but I will always say, but you have to have these things
Mm-hmm.
somewhere in your meal plan. And we never use the word diet. Diet is a beginning and an end.
Right.
We need to eat properly and to support whatever your goals are.
Right.
And so where's the protein and where's the carbohydrates and things like that. So and we talk about that amongst ourselves. And there's always a question. Somebody will bring me a label.
Okay.
Should I be eating this? And it can go, but
Really?
it starts this great talk.
Yeah.
It starts a great discussion because there's always a why.
Right.
I never say no.
Right.
You can't, or if you do, this is what you should do with it and stuff like that. So
Right.
it opens up that kind of discussion about nutrition, which is everybody can learn from that.
No, it's a very complicated topic.
It's
really,
very complicated and it changes.
Right.
It changes over time and people learn stuff. Science will support these things that, whoops, we didn't know that way back then. Well,
Right.
that's not a protein, that's actually a carbohydrate.
Right.
And so on. So it changes all the time. And so that's what I keep up to date on.
Mm-hmm.
Is I really enjoy it. I read everything and they'll send me stuff. Is this true? Okay, where'd you get it? Facebook? Well, let's dig into that a little bit more.
Right.
But I love that kind of stuff, and so it's educational as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put you on the spot. What is your favorite exercise?
Squats.
All right. Oh, well, come on,
Always.
let's go over.
Always going to be a squat.
Really?
And
Why?
So because it's your largest muscle group.
Okay.
So a lot of people will say, "What do I need to do to trim my waistline or lose weight?" They'll think it's going to be something core related. You have to do the core.
Yeah.
But anytime you involve your largest muscle group,
Yeah.
you increase your lean muscle mass, and that increases your metabolic rate, which means you're going to process food better.
Really?
Sure. And so, yeah, I don't have to think about it. It's going to be a
Alright.
squat. Now, the squats are done, we have squats,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
anybody with a knee thing, we might
Yeah.
adjust it a little
Yeah.
bit.
How do you adjust it? Because I got a knee thing. You just turn your
Turn
toes
your
out.
toes out.
That
Mhm.
helps.
It's going to help a lot.
So how many of these do you have to do to
I recommend that if you can do nothing else,
Yeah.
you're on vacation.
Yeah.
Do squats.
Really?
Squats and push-ups. Now,
Oh,
push-ups,
push-ups. Oh.
well, no. Everybody can do a push-up. It depends on where you do it,
Okay.
right?
You can do it there.
You can do it here.
That might be hard.
And if you can't do
I've
that,
done wall ones before.
you can do it on something that's high like that.
Yeah.
But the push-ups are going to work almost every bone.
What do you think about the girly push-ups on the knees?
They're fine.
They're fine.
They're fine.
Okay.
But a lot of people just don't want to be on the floor. Maybe they have vertigo or something
All
like
right,
that.
or it's hard to get it. All right.
You do them on. You start by your kitchen counter.
All
And you
right.
can do 4 sets of 12. It's time to go 6 inches lower.
All right.
And so I send my people on vacation, squats and push-ups. That's
Okay.
it. That's it.
All
Squats
right.
and push-ups. And it's 4 sets of 12. And
That's the key.
and they're going to be able to keep their fitness. A lot of people, they go on vacation for 2 weeks and come back and they're,
Right. They're like,
oh my God, I can't.
It's even hard to come back after that, right?
But if you could do those
Right.
squats
Yeah.
and push-ups, you're going to keep the legs, the arms, and the core. and that's pretty much
the bulk of it. Yeah,
that's it. You know, and it also keeps your head in the game. Because when you're not exercising, you say, okay, this is a total vacation. I'm just going to eat what I want. I'm not going to do anything. But just doing a little bit, it's only going to take you 5 minutes.
Right.
It's going to keep your head in the game.
All right.
And that's the whole thing. So we do have some people with knee issues, and they're going to use the TRX to do their squats, right? Because you can take most of your body weight off your knees,
all right,
and they can get that full range of motion.
Okay.
That they can't get by just standing. So everybody will come and they'll take their turn doing squats on here.
Okay.
And I don't have anybody that can't do them on with the assistance of a TRX.
I see.
You know, it's not typically used to have in your home, but
right. That's why you come here.
That's why
you have one.
You might even have it in your home and you don't use it anyway.
Well, that is true, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a Peloton sitting in one of my rooms, right?
Exactly. They make fine coat racks.
They're awesome. Yeah.
So anyway, we have all the equipment here, the kettlebells, the weight, the strength training. We have the dumbbells over here, balls. You know, it's everything that you do need. And it's bright, it's airy. Cleanliness is one of our chief priorities here.
Right.
And once again, it's a private parking lot. No excuses, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Nice.
And so it is. It's supportive.
Okay.
It's a community. I think that's what it makes it stand out. There is a community. Some of the women have been here since we opened 16 years ago.
That's nice.
And I would say at least 60% have been here more than 7 or 8 years.
Wow. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it just becomes that place where, I say it's the Cheers effect. Everybody knows your name.
Right.
They're glad you're here. We know, and the biggest thing is we know when you're not here.
Right.
You know, if there's only 8 people and there's a big
missing.
hole.
Yeah.
And we say, okay, wait a minute. Do we know where that? Are they on
Right.
vacation? And if we'll miss you.
Right.
And we'll find out because I care about where everybody is.
Right.
With that small group here, these people, like I say, I've known them for 7, 8, 9 years.
Right.
Some in more than 10 years.
Yeah,
And so it's not just that they're not getting their workout. I worry.
Right.
I worry.
How often do people normally come? What is like sort of the
2 or 3 times a week.
2 or 3 times?
2 to 3 times a week.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Normally that's it's what people can fit in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But
That's the average.
Yeah.
And it's pretty well split.
Yeah.
3 times. Yeah. A lot of Monday, Wednesday, Friday people, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday people.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. We're open 45 hours a week, and so we can fit just about everybody's schedule.
Right.
We still have some Zoom classes.
There you go.
We've done over 1,600 Zoom classes, but now we're down to 12 a week.
Okay, so
every day at 9 o'clock. And so we have, various Zoom times, and we just set up the computer, and it faces a class, so they can see all their friends working out.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
And you can do it when you're away.
Right. That's
so
true.
People that go away, and they'll come onto Zoom.
Right.
From Scituate, or they'll come onto Zoom from New Hampshire or something like that.
Oh, that's nice.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
Once again, it keeps the community together.
Right.
And they're getting instruction.
Mm.
Yeah. If you're sitting at home, okay, I'll do my squats.
Right.
And our trainers, you call that a squat.
Right.
And so we'll encourage them,
right.
just the same way as if they were standing here. And so that's something that came out of COVID.
That's not a bad thing.
No, it's not. If we can keep people exercising when they're away,
right?
It's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
And some of it just the Zoom fits in better with their day. They're working from home.
Right. So
now they can just get up away from their desk.
Right.
Turn on the computer and do
no excuses.
45 minutes.
Right?
Exactly.
No excuses.
No, it's tough. It's tough. We have busy lives. There's always something to do, but this is a way to give yourself 45 minutes of you time,
right? Yeah.
And to put yourself at the top of the list. I always say if you don't take care of yourself, you're not going to be able to take care of other people.
It's true.
And many of us, we're caretakers for others,
right?
Whether they're your children or your parents, yourself, your spouse, whatever it is.
Right.
There's so many things to take care of, but you got to put yourself in that list,
right?
And take care of yourself too.
So how do people find you?
So we, of course, are who's not online.
Right.
Who's not online? We're on Facebook. We're on all of these things.
Okay.
Get in Shape for Women. Just search for Get in Shape for Women Lexington. You're going to find us.
Okay, good.
And I'm going to give you some little gifts for your people that you meet during the day coming in.
Good.
And so they can try us out at no expense. And we always give a free session. we
Oh, that's nice
want
of
people to. It has to be a good fit.
Right. You
And
have
so you come in, you do a workout, meet our trainers, things like that.
right.
Make sure it's
Gonna
you know
work,
it's
yeah.
going to work, because there's nothing worse than buying something and then
Yeah.
not using it.
Yeah.
It doesn't make it. It's just so. I want happy clients.
Right.
I
Who
want
doesn't
happy,
want happy
I
clients,
want happy
right?
trainers, and
Right.
the only way you get that is if it's a good fit.
Right. No, that
And
makes
so
sense.
we always insist,
Yeah.
seriously try it out first
Oh,
before you make
that's
it.
nice. Yeah.
Even a month commitment.
Yeah.
We want everybody to be comfortable.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for your time.
Well, thank you for coming. I love seeing you.
Oh,
It's always
oh.
nice.